Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Keyzmi, and I am a daily cozy streamer on Twitch. I'm also currently making a lot of content on YouTube where I try to lean into my greatest strength that I have as a VTuber and as a person in general, which is my voice. If you're here, you're probably looking to watch content or videos that can help you relax and that can help you just drift into a slumber or just make you feel like your problems could just drift away as the oceans are pushing the water to the shores and then pulls it back into the water over and over again. And what did the ocean say to the beach? Well, nothing, because it just waved. Anyway, today I would like to talk about my story, my lore, and a bit of my own thoughts about where I want to head with my content. I probably haven't introduced myself properly to my audience, and a lot of people that have watched me probably know me just from the random live streams of me playing farming simulator games like Stardew Valley, Sunhaven, or even recently Hollow Cure. But I do want to share more about what I want to do here on both Twitch and on YouTube. So sit back and relax as I bring my lore to you guys. This video is completely not scripted, and it will all come from me reading the chat on both YouTube, on Twitch, because this is recorded live, as well as my own thoughts about where I'm heading with my content. But before I talk about where I'm heading with my content, I want you guys to be able to learn more about myself and why I am making content or recording these kind of videos to begin with. First and foremost, I am the president cat of a country called Cozidia here on my stream. As the name implies, Cozidia is a place where you will slowly be turned cozy and you will feel relaxed every moment, every minute you're here. And right now we're at the beach. We're at the beach staring at the infinite shooting stars from the sky. With me on my shoulder here is Mochi. Mochi is my pet, my mascot. And he's here to help you guys nod until you fall asleep. All you have to do is stare at Mochi and follow his nodding. And just go up and down like this until you close your eyes and fall asleep. But before that, why did I become a streamer? Why am I here in Cozidia? Why am I president? Well, I've always wanted to do content creation as my way of sustaining myself, aka my job. It's always been a dream of mine since a long time ago. But it's something that I have been procrastinating on for years because I didn't have the courage or the drive to just jump into it. As you can see, my channel is quite old, and yet I only started posting now. And the reason why is because I've only realized that I wanted to do more than just stream. I've been streaming on Twitch since late 2021, but I only started VTubing in late 2022. I chose VTubing because I wanted to express myself with art, with an avatar that is more colorful and more imaginative than how I can just dress up before the camera. So I became a VTuber. I've used many different models just to play around with the idea of streaming without my face being shown and talking to people on my stream as this cartoon character. I was afraid that maybe I'll be received with negativity and being scorned for my choices. But yeah, if anything, I felt more at home ever since I became a VTuber. I really love being a VTuber, and I cannot imagine doing anything else than being a VTuber. However, life is cruel and reality sets in. You cannot really sustain yourself with your dreams and hopes and aspirations. You need to pay your bills. You need to be able to save money for your future. I realized that. And I thought to myself, well, I'm unwilling to give up this dream, and I'm unwilling to stop VTubing. And even if it means that I will struggle along the way just to get to where I need to be, I will still push through and do my best to get to where I dream to be, which is to be able to earn a stable income with VTubing. And at first, I thought that the only way you can make money as a VTuber is by being a streamer. But of course, that could be further the truth because VTubing is just a medium. There's also YouTube. I've wanted to do YouTube for a long time, but I've always been scared and shy. So I never really tried it because the fear overcame me and I never really broke out of my shell. The shell was tough. The shell was thick, as a lot of you can probably relate to. What are all the things that we want to do in life, but we just stop ourselves from doing it because we shackled ourselves and we shackled ourselves from doing any of these and put a wall around us because we're afraid to get hurt, because of the fear that whatever we do might fail and we might receive criticism and that we might criticize ourselves. That fear is strong and it's real. And I understand that a lot of us may fall victim to that. I'm no different, and if anything, I am an overthinker. Recently, I thought about it. Hey, how long should I stay afraid? And how long should I just hold myself back from doing the very thing that will push myself forward, which is to make content. And here I am. I don't really edit my videos, well, not yet at least, but I'm planning to do more with my content where I want to make fun edits. Currently, I'm leaning into my strength, which is to whisper and lull you guys to sleep and make you guys feel relaxed with my whispers and my soft voice. Hopefully, this will generate enough attention for people who do want to just like listen to my voice and just want to relax. But if not, I will always experiment with different types of content until I can be successful. Well, you might ask, what is your passion? What do you love in life, Keyzmi? What is it that you want to do? That even if there's no money involved, you would still do it? Well, to answer that is, I would probably like work at a farm because I love creating stuff with my own hands. And like, I love the idea of physical labor. Maybe I won't like it after a month, but who knows? That's something I want to do for free. But I do enjoy helping people relax because all my life I struggled to find meaning to why I'm here, to why I was given this voice and given this drive to move forward with my content. But now I know. It's because other people need me as well. A lot of people have been searching for my voice to help them in their lives. And I don't want to deprive people of that. I want to be able to provide whatever I have naturally that I have on me right now to those people, to you guys who are listening right now. I want to be able to make enough money that I can pay my bills and not worry about money, so that I can just like focus on being my best self here. I know it's not all about money, and I think talking about money in the content creation space might be a turnoff for a lot of people. I understand that. But as someone who is very, very broke, I can't help but to worry about that every day, and I don't want to worry about that. So I want to be able to just do more. I don't know how far my channel can go, but I know that I'll remain consistent and I'll keep updating and posting and experimenting with different ideas. I do need your help as my viewers. If you guys ever want to suggest anything for me, don't be afraid of suggesting them. Even if I don't do them immediately, I'll keep them in mind because I am a bit slow from the get-go. I'm just a bit slow and I need time to digest the ideas that are presented to me. But don't hold back and just share your ideas. So hopefully I can do more ASMR content. I do want to do ASMR content that are fully ASMR on my second channel, where I can do voice acting. The name is Keyzmi ASMR. However, I haven't posted anything yet on that channel, so yeah. Everything I do is just for my main channel at the moment. Do you guys like long form content, or do you prefer short form, or do you want something very long, very short? Like, what do you prefer? Do you want a 1 hour video? Do you want me yapping for 1 hour about random things? Or does it even matter what I yap about? As long as I yap. And if you just want to hear me yapping, I can just sit here and yap all day long. And that's what I do on my streams anyway. I yap and I talk and I chill with my chat. No cap, for real, for real. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Whispersy. Thank you, Seashell. Thank you, Dal. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Zenith. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for all your encouragement. I wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't for your kind words to encourage me to keep on going. You know, there is something called ramble ASMR, right? I think you guys told me about rambling ASMR. Maybe this is just me rambling, like I'm talking about nothing, but hey, it's still content, you know. I'm just rambling. You know, if you wanna, I can just go blah 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 blah, and it'll still be fine, right? Who knows? Maybe that'll be my content. Brainless yap. I'll just start recording where I just like close my eyes and yap 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 yap, and then I'll just upload it, and then you can just listen to it. Honestly, I can do that off stream too. I don't have to do it on stream. Right? Maybe I can do it before I start streaming, and then after I'm done recording, I'll just like, all right, time to start streaming. Just yap 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 yap. Yap 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 yap. Keyzmi rambles. Rambling streams. It's just me rambling about nothing. And then 2 hours later, wow, he's still rambling. Dang, that video was so long. What was he yapping about? What's bro yapping about? I don't know. But he be yapping. He is a yapper. Dal said, either is fine. I just enjoy your streams. And Sisha said, I love listening to you yap about everything. Wow. Okay, I'll experiment with the sound content too. I don't even have to read. I can just yap. Yap, 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 yap. You tend to ramble about deep stuff as well. I do. I love rambling about deep topics. And I love dissecting my thoughts as if it's an apple. I want to peel it, make it into like tiny little rabbit slices. You know those like rabbit apples, like in Japanese anime, you see, like very cute. Very cute. But yeah, some good yap for some good sleep. I'm falling asleep right now, actually, not gonna lie. I'm getting sleepy just listening to myself whispering, and wow, how can I do like a 2-hour one if I can't even handle like barely 20 minutes of me yapping? Hi Mimi too. Hi, welcome. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm getting sleepy too. Maybe I shouldn't be too relaxed. Now what are we gonna do? Huh? Okay, that's all for today's rambling. I'll see you guys tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Bye.